The best quarterback at each price in Madden 23. We are back here giving you guys the best card at each price. This time, we're going over quarterback once again. Now, right before I do go ahead and get into the first quarterback, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Now, the first option, of course, has to be free. Now, probably your best bet for a free option, if you were able to get him, is for sure Ken Stabler. Ken Stabler was the all Madden reward if you were able to get Casper, Dion, Gronk. I think that was all three of them. If you were able to get all three of them, put them in a set, you could get Ken Stabler. Stabler, pretty mobile, 6'3", has Slinger 3 as a release, Slinger 3 or Slinger 1, probably the two best releases in the game. And he gets all 32 team chems, but he also can get the quad stack or the god stack of Gunslinger, High Route Master, Set Feet Lead, and Fearless for 3 AP. So he's a quad stack for 3 QB. Really nice. Say hypothetically you weren't able to get Ken Stabler, what you can do right now is if you do all your Ultimate Legend challenges, you can for sure get a Ultimate Legend quarterback. And out of the bunch, there are some really good options. I would love to tell you guys to get McNair, but he's an LTD. Really, I'm between 3: Steve Young, John Elway, and Joe Montana. Out of the bunch, I'm probably going to say Steve Young. If you want Slinger 1, I would say John Elway, but Steve Young, he can be up to 99 speed with the Sugar Rush strat card, 6'2", and has amazing accuracies, amazing throw power. This time he's Slinger 3. It's really preference whether you want Slinger 3 or Slinger 1. If your offense is more short to intermediate, I'd recommend Slinger 1. If you like to throw the deep ball, Slinger 3 is a lot better. But now if we take a look at his abilities this time, he's the same exact thing as Ken Stabler. I would run Fearless, High Route Master, Pass Lead Elite right here for 0. And let's just say hypothetically we choose High Route Master. We go High Route Master, Pass Lead Elite, Fearless, and Gunslinger for 3 AP total. So another quad stack for 3 QB. I would say he is better than Ken Stabler, but again, you have to grind out some Ultimate Legend challenges to be able to get him for free. Now we're going to be setting our first budget right here of 100K, and there's two that I think are insane. The first one right here is Ryan Shazier. Now Ryan Shazier did get a lot worse given the AP update. Can be 99 speed, 6'1", 97 throw power, good accuracies. Once again, Slinger 3. So far we covered 3 Slinger 3 QBs. Wow, that was kind of crazy. 3 Slinger 3. Okay, whatever. But this time for his abilities, he is quad stack for 4 if you want to run it. Like we could potentially go like Fearless, High Route Master, and like Set Feet Lead for 3 if you wanted to do that. Not having the Gunslinger. I think Slinger 3 kind of needs the Gunslinger, so we're looking at like Fearless, Set Feet Lead, High Route Master, and Gunslinger for 4. If you don't need High Route Master, this card is way better. But honestly, if you followed the channel for a while, the direction I'm going to tell you to go is this man right here. Taylor Heinecke Mission Muck card going for 25K. He can be up to 92 speed, so again, slightly mobile, obviously not 99, but it's not like he's like 70 either. And this time he has 97 throw power with 90 accuracies, hits all the thresholds. And this time Gen 3 is a release. I actually don't really mind Gen 3. Like that Dak Prescott card that we may cover today, depending on how much he's going for. I'd kind of have to do some math with that, but we might cover him. Gen 3, I don't mind, especially if you can get the quad stack. Now this card doesn't get the quad stack, but he can get Dashing Deadeye, No Look Deadeye, Fearless, High Route Master, and Pass Lead Elite for 3 AP. So you get 2 Deadeye abilities, which aren't like phenomenal, especially since it's like dashing, no look, you're gonna have to be outside the pocket. But Fearless, High Route Master, Pass Lead Elite, I think is really nice, and that's for 3 AP. So he's a 3 AP quarterback, and I honestly think you can make the argument that he's gonna play better than Shazier. So I really like this Taylor Heinecke card. For 100K, I'd say Taylor Heinecke. Now we're gonna bump it on up to 200K, and for 200K, there are some good cards here, man. I like Tua. No, it's not because I'm a biased Dolphins fan, but I like his stack for 2 AP. I think Breeze and Vic got a lot worse, so I'm between 2. And I think they're going to play very similar. Herbert and also Steve McNair. Steve McNair is a little bit faster, so I'm going to lean Steve McNair. And you might be like, why are we going Steve McNair? Well, he can be up to 96 speed. Again, great accuracies, great throw power. This time, another Slinger 3 QB. I know, that's like all we're covering so far. Gen 3 or Slinger 3. But if we take a look at his abilities once again right here. So what you'd have to do with this card, you're going to have to go Gunslinger for 0, Set Feet Lead for 1, and Fearless for 1 right here, and High Route Master for 1. In total, that is the quad stack for 3 AP. So he's another 3 AP quad stack Slinger 3 QB, and so far I think he's probably the no, Steve Young I think is better. That comes down to, do you prefer righties or lefties? Me personally, I don't really care, so I would go Steve Young. But I know a lot of people like right-handed quarterbacks, so Steve McNair is not a bad option at all. And now I'm going to cover Tua real quick, and the whole reason for that is he's not Slinger 3, but he can be up to 97 speed, 6 foot height, great throw power, great accuracies. This time again, Slinger 1 is a release. Now his ability stack I actually think got better given the AP update, so he's someone that I would run High Route Master, Set Feet Lead, and Fearless in total for 2 AP. Obviously he doesn't doesn't get the gunslinger like in this spot right here for quad stack for 3, but gunslinger on slinger 1, I feel like it really only helps the deep ball, which I don't even think is like that much. Like I don't think it helps it that much. I think it helps it a little bit for sure. I've been balling out with this card, so I am a big time fan of the Tua card, and no, it's not because I'm a biased Dolphins fan. Now we're bumping it on up to 300K. Now for 300K, it is once again pretty interesting. I am between, I would say, 2 cards. I really like Tim Tebow and also John Elway. First one we'll cover right here is Tim Tebow. So he can be up to 99 speed, sugar rush strat card, 6'3" height, great throw power, great accuracies, and also can do a lot like running the ball as well. Again, slinger 3 is a release, and this time for his abilities, he can get Howard Master for 0, pass lead elite for 1, fearless for 1, and finally gunslinger for 1. So he's another quad stack for 3 QB, and if you want to throw the deep ball, he's a great option. Now if you want to slinger 1 QB, this is where Mr. Elway comes into play. So he can be up to 90 speed. So again, not like 99 like we're covering with a lot of cards, but not really not mobile either. Great throw power, great accuracies, and this time he has slinger 1 as a release. Also gets all 32 team chems, so he could potentially be up to 94 speed or even higher. Like potentially I think he could be up to like 97 speed if you have all the team remix boosts. And if we look at his abilities this time, it's the same exact thing we covered from almost everyone so far. Quad stack for 3, so like Howard Master, pass lead elite, fearless, and gunslinger once again for 3 AP. Really great quarterback once again, just really comes down to slinger 1 versus slinger 3. And we're gonna bump it on up to 400K. Now 400K right here, this again comes down to slinger 1 or slinger 3. It's gonna be Zach Wilson or Matt Stafford. I would probably say Zach Wilson is better just because again, he's a little bit faster. Can be up to 95 speed, 99 excel, 99 throw power, great accuracies. This time again, slinger 3 is a release. But for his abilities, can get Howard Master and fearless for 0. So this is now a step up above the rest. And he can get pass lead elite for 1 and gunslinger for 1 as well. So in total, he can get the quad stack now for 2 AP. This is a new tier quarterbacks, and I can say the same exact thing about Matt Stafford. So he can be up to 90 speed and just amazing accuracies, amazing throw power. Slinger 1 releases a time. Again, slinger 1 versus slinger 3, really preference. And for his abilities, fearless and gunslinger for 0, can get pass lead elite and Howard Master for 1 as well. So in total, that is quad stack for 2 AP. Now bumping it up to 500K, really the only person I think that has an argument over those 2 cards is Aaron Rodgers. Now I don't think Aaron Rodgers is better stats wise, but here's why he's so good. You don't need a golden ticket token to upgrade him. He can be 89 speed. He's essentially a 1 speed point less Matt Stafford. 99 throw power, great accuracies. Again, slinger 1 is a release. And once again, like I said with the golden tickets, he is quad stack for 2. So we're looking at like Howard Master and say set feet lead for 0. Then he can get gunslinger right here and fearless right here, both for 1. So once again, he can get the quad stack for 2. Now something else he can get that a lot of golden tickets can't get is this ability right here, gift wrap. Now I know you're like, Dill, why are you even talking about gift wrap? If you play a lot and you're used to ag backing with KOs, probably a bad way to put it, but pretty much man KO right here, essentially try to pass lead down and aggressive catch back. If you ever have issues where the ball like bounces off your receiver's face mask or off their hands, gift wrap makes it to where that will never happen. So that's a plus on Aaron Rodgers that the golden tickets so far don't have. And right now, as I'm recording this with an unlimited budget, who do I think is the best quarterback in the game? Lamar. I think Lamar is absolutely amazing. 99 speed, great throw power, great accuracies, all 32 team chems, so can fit on everyone's team unless you're running legends. Crazy good ball carrier stats. Slinger 3 though, so if you want to argue like Aaron Rodgers over him because you like Slinger 1 more, I can see it. But once again, fearless gunslinger for 0, Howard Master for 1, and PLE for 1. Quad stack for 2 AP, and I think this Lamar is insanely good. But yeah, y'all, this has been me ranking the best quarterback by price in Madden 23. I hope y'all did enjoy, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23. Now, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I would really appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I ranked the best sub linebackers in Madden 23.